There are people that that you have to be careful of. There are those that are here to drag you down and don't want to see you move ahead. There are those that seem to be, you know, not in your corner like you expect. You have to move in silence. And especially if you know that you have that it factor, that light, that you have that light, you have that you have that light, and you know that you're very powerful. You know that you're very powerful. And the thing is that people can't seem to go along with that. You know, um, you have to move in silence. You know, um, I had a dream this morning that somebody I knew was trying to, they were saying they were going to help me in the beginning, but then it literally changed to, it was a third party situation. And they were talking to someone about me working in this place, and it looked like a cafeteria. It looked like a place. It really looked like a cafeteria, and just so happened these people were basically saying that I was starting to see people that were steady going to the office, and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at everything and seeing how everything is set up, and this person was supposed to be helping me to get a job. But then I started seeing other people going to the management office, and finally I went over to the woman. I'm like, what's going on? This and this and that. And the next thing you know, she says, "Well, I don't think I'm gonna hire you because you may bring my business down." And I was like, "Oh wow." I couldn't understand why this happened and why she said that. But she said that, you know, I can't hire you because you're gonna bring my business down. And I'm like, oh wow. So if you're like me and you are an empath, if you're like me and you are filled with light, if you're like me and you are authentic and different and stick out like a sore thumb, and you're also considered a black sheep, you're considered a star seed, you're considered something not of this world, not of this earth, and you're considered a being somewhere else and not of this world, because there are many people that will try to dim your light because you are not from here. You're not from this earth. They know that you're different. And depending on a third party to get you work, to get you into the door, and especially when you are awakened and when they know that you're not a part of them, when they know that you're not the same cut of their cloth, they want to throw stumbling blocks in your way so you trip up. And people like this, you have to attend to, you have to be very, very vigilant because there are those that'll try to, ensnare you. It'll be that spider that will cast a web just to ensnare you, just to entrap you, to keep you from moving forward. And they'll roll you up in this bundle and they'll come every once in a while or so often and siphon your energy from you. I know this person that was in my dream, I know it was not them. We kind of somewhat worked together once because the thing was that they were doing painting in this hotel, and it was really making some people sick, and it was making people get headaches and stuff like that. And I just decided to shut my booth down because the people that were with me wasn't feeling too well. And I know this person doesn't have anything to do with what my dream was about, but her face did show up in the dream. I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that, um, but I know it wasn't her. You know, because she was the one that was the third party that was introducing me to someone to have work, and the next thing you know, comes back, and this woman says that, oh well, go see this woman, see what's going on, and she says, well, I can't hire you because you're gonna drag my business down. And there are a lot of people like that will, if you go to them and you try to get work with them and you try to work with them, try to do some collaboration with them, and immediately some of them will believe that you will drag them down. And the bad part is, people don't really know a blessing when it steps right in front of them. You know, these people feel like that you, because your light is so bright and because your way of being, your essence, your aura is quite pushy, quite overbearing. It's so much so that you kind of irritate them, but without doing anything. So they they think that sorry, kind of lost it there for a minute because I was thinking about my other video. They think that you are pretty much putting them in the shadow when you stand next to them. Some people just can't see others jumping ahead. So if you're like me, don't get it to where it's a third party. Search it out for yourself and go for it. But move in silence. Don't let other people know what you're doing, where you're going, who you're working with, where you're working. because these people are out to hinder you or stop your movement. I just thought that was kind of odd, kind of strange in my dream, a day right after the blood moon, that I would have this lucid dream of a third party situation and working. And this wasn't even in a spiritual community, it was like a regular, normal job. And this person wasn't even working at this job. That's the thing. This person wasn't even working at the job. This was somebody that they knew. And then all of a sudden, they had some kind of nasty entity, I guess, come up over them and basically tell them that, hey, why don't you go tell him that he's going to ruin your business? I just thought that was kind of odd. I just really, really thought that was kind of odd. So, but I'm going to leave this here. Um, you guys take care. Love each other like you love yourself. Forgive. Forgive those that may trespass you in the wrong way because they know not what they do. Whereas it's basically they're demons, they're skeletons, their anxiety. Till next time, the Messiah